Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the next episode of the Retards of the Destiny 2 community. That's right. Who did I piss off this time? Well, it's never a hard thing to do. And it's always interesting to see the narrative that people come up because they don't like me. Because I sit there and critique their multi-billion-dollar company, and I poke and jab and point out the hard facts that no one wants to talk about. And I'm going to poke out some hard facts, a reality that no one wants to hear the truth. They want the feel good, a sob story. They want to sit there and cradle and make everything sound like it's all good. What am I talking about? Let's get to the story, shall we? It wouldn't be Destiny without actually looking at the Carfax. So Artemis, this is the dog that Archie was based upon, was used to come up with the loyal companion emote, the jazz. Okay, that's sad. Damn, he died. And you would think he had died from old age, he died from whatever reasons. No, if you actually dive in, and this is going to lead into my comment I made that has started this. All this is feels bad. Like, damn, the good old boy is gone. You was a Make-A-Wish dog, but then you read the fine text. All this really important stuff. By the way, not discounting, this dog was used for a lot of good, which should make people more upset when you fucking find out how it died. It was shared with the Destiny community, confirmed that Artemis passed away after being shot when he ran off the family's property. The dog was shot. Hold on to that nugget, because this is a piece of information that's very important. It wasn't just some accident, because they would have just said it was. And people are out there sitting on their porch with a gun. I know logic, common sense is really hard for the Destiny community, but let's go into it. So, I myself made a comment that really pissed people off. So let's start with it. I read the article. I have no empathy for shitty owners of pets, and we'll dive into the specifics of why here in a minute. Well, don't worry, with how Bungie's treating Destiny 2 right now, Archie will be following along shortly. Sony might take the old dog out back and finish him off. Now, you think in just the bubble, this seems really, really bad. But the context is, I don't have empathy. Like, the dog's dead. I could feel sorry for the dog, but the owner, this dog is dead because of the owner. And I don't have any empathy left for people who neglect especially this kind of dog. I have ran over 2 times, one in high school and one in college, the same fucking breed of dog. And so I have a little bias to dog owners and these kind of dogs not fucking doing their job at safekeeping the pets. The first time I was in high school, I had a Ford Lariat going down 45 miles, literally countryside, going through neighborhood, or I say neighborhood, it's more like there's a house and a couple miles there's another house. This dog comes running out, bam, instantly dead. That Ford Lariat, that bumper's pure metal. That dog is dead. Just brains everywhere. Not something that I am wanting to ever experience. No one wants, well, okay, I say this. Some people are sadistic, but I never want to see a dog like that. It's not, I still remember it. It pisses me off. The owner and their dad, it's like a grandpa and a dude comes out, and I stop because that's the normal thing to do. Gotta back up, obviously not on the dog. And they come out and they said, you know what? This happens all the time. I figured this dog, like the old guy was like, I figured this was gonna happen. They bought the dog for the kids, and I just ran over someone's kid's dog. They admitted this is something that's happened. And they obviously did nothing to safeguard and protect to make sure this dog wouldn't do this. So that's strike 1. Strike 2, in college. I'd go back from my college all the way to work on the weekends. I'm on a highway, 65 at night, going down. out of nowhere on the side, there's just a side of the highway. There's a couple houses. This dog just comes out of fucking nowhere. Again, it's dark. Dog comes out. This guy flies. I hit it, and you just see the body just torpedo backwards. And I was driving my SUV at the time. I don't have it anymore, but besides the point. That dog flies, and I could see it fall into the ditch. No one's home. No one's coming out. So I kept going. Like, okay, I don't know what to do. No one's home. No one's doing anything. I just back and forth for 3 weekends. That means like full 3 weeks. That dog stayed in the ditch. No one ever came to take care of that dog. So yes, I have no empathy for shitty dog owners. And here's the thing about this. Well, how do you know they're a shitty dog owner? Well, 9 out of 10 times, especially depending on the location and where they're at, if this person, especially if they're in a city, most people aren't shooting dogs in the city. But if they are, it's for one of the main reasons. First off, if this dog has a ongoing issue of going and invading property, especially out in the countryside, private property, you can shoot whatever you want. This dog's over there messing with, like, especially out in the countryside, they might have chickens, they might have pets. I don't know the deal. Regardless, if this is an ongoing issue, the owner of the neighbor has a right to deal with whatever they see as a threat. The other thing is if it's an actual threat, if this dog is attacking small children, smaller animals, like pets, like other dogs or cats, the owner is going to react. 9 out of 10 times, that is going to be the situation. Sure, there's shitty people, but the chances of all these shitty people just shooting dogs is very low. Just like people running dogs over, the percentage that someone does it intentionally is pretty damn low. But no one wants to talk about this. So people are getting pissed that I made a joke, and then I follow up by saying, nah, deleted my post. The dog wasn't secured, and people don't shoot dogs immediately. I bet this was an ongoing issue. I have no empathy for bad dog owners. Again, I can be sad about the dog being dead, but the dog's dead. Like, being sad, there's nothing that's going to change that. But I'm not going to give empathy to someone who didn't do their due diligence to protect their animal, especially if this was a situation where it's an ongoing situation. If this is like everything aligns up and it's like the moons are like, damn, this was the first time this happened, and this person just hates dogs and they just happen to pull out their gun and just put this thing down. But I feel like there's a story there. There's not enough evidence. And I tried looking up the Facebook post and all this stuff people talking about, that we're missing this huge component of why was the dog shot. No one wants to talk about that. Again, people demand this empathy, but is it deserved? Oh man, I'm so sorry you lost your dog. But if this person didn't do their job and they neglected, and this is an ongoing problem, I'm not going to give you the empathy. I'm going to feel bad for the dogs. I mean, it's dead already. But like, people want a villain. They want a villain. Like, a perfect post is this. And they blocked me because, again, they have no fucking counter argument. I have indoor cats. I'm against outdoor cats. I have leashed my dog. My dog has never gotten loose. I want responsible owners too. However, I ran over a few dogs casually. Yes. I've ran over a few dogs that dart out in the middle of the highway. Secure your dogs or don't be. Yes. I've ran over a few dogs that darted out in the middle of the highway. Secure your dog or don't be an owner. Casually. Yes. I just casually run people over. No fucking remorse for killing at all. Even looking to justify this behavior, psychotic. No remorse. Funny how the narrative is I just ran them over for the fun of it. The whole point of wanting responsible owners is because I end up running over dogs that I ran into in the road. One being at 65. So yeah, okay, victim blamer. I wonder what your victim. Only victim is the dogs at the expense of shitty owners, but nice try. Also, I've never cheated. Just a deflective topic people love to use. Ooh, someone doesn't care about other lives. Who's the edgy boy? Who's an edgy boy? Brother. What? Why? Literally, we're talking about how we cared about the dogs because of shitty owners. Like, this is what I don't get about the retardation of the Destiny community. Dredgen, more like dumbass sale. Let's see. Why are you 65 in a place with housing along the side? Like, read the room. On the highway, you fucking retard. I can't comment. It's on the highway, you fucking retard. You just fucking retard. Just sometimes you just have to repost. Thought was needed for a therapist counselor, but maybe the board has changed their qualification. Imagine telling someone who just lost their pet. Yeah, I'm not gonna feel sorry for someone who doesn't fucking take care of their shit. But yeah, people are so upset you're running with no one ever asked. Man, you gotta love this. I think it's time we give you that treatment. How the fuck is this even remotely appropriate? You should threaten the shitty dog owner, you muppets. I'll threaten whoever I want. And you can kindly suck thy dick, fuckface. Let's get violent over a dead dog. Yeah. Wow, that's right. You got this, baby. Man, I love people who are so quick to I love that people are coming to the defense and literally it's just, what if I pistol whip you as hard as humanly possibly? If I trespass into your yard and depending where you live, legally you can. You deserve to be put down like the piece of shit you are. Sorry, kiddo. I'm stating the truth. Some people should never be allowed to have pets. Kiddo, that's rich coming from you. That moral high ground seemed higher before the dead dog. Nah, finding out that they neglected to take care of the dog, I have no empathy for them. No point in feeling bad for the dog since it's gone. I'd be more interested in what led to the neighbors pulling the trigger. Most cases, usually a threat or a recurrent problem, but no one wants to talk about that. Running over pets is no better than neglect. That is not true. With a sign. I hate people that are fucking retarded. They don't know anything. They have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. No. God, you just ran them over. And that's the beautiful part. That's the beautiful bacon footage. People are so desperate. Especially, I love this. Dog killer and someone who cheated through contest raids. By the way, I've never cheated. He's run over a few dogs. By the way, gotta love that Fallout blocked me. What a bitch. Greasy hair Discord mod. Yeah, again, they want a villain. They want a villain. They desperately want a villain. Yes, because running over means people are intentionally killing their dogs. Pretty nice spin on there. It's obvious they ran into the road because the owners did a shitty job keeping housed. When going down a highway at night, not my fault. Skill issue. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and post this. Let's see if I get blocked by another one. I love these retarded people. Yes. Dog killer. Wow. This is again, no one wants to talk about the truth. They just want to spin a reality, especially if they don't like you. They don't want to use critical thinking, which makes sense coming from a Destiny 2 player. It makes sense that they don't want to use any actual critical thinking, especially when you call out their billion-dollar company, you call out a game that is currently dying, and you're not willing to die on the suicidal empathy, especially for someone who very possibly does not deserve it, especially if they're the reason the animal's dead in the first place. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. Because I really do feel like, why are you going? Yeah, I just did that. Like, it's fine. They should lock you away. Those are reserved for the Destiny 2 community, kiddo. Yeah, so that's the reality of where we live at. That people are so desperate to find a villain. Jen just got something to say in the response to hearing about a dog. You mean a dog that was not being contained? I'm sorry. I'm... People want to live in this little fantasy. They don't want to read. They don't want to try to use critical thinking. We could be sad that the dog's gone, but I'm not going to give empathy to someone who very possibly doesn't deserve it. Choice of joke aside, the reality is I'm going to make the joke because this person doesn't deserve empathy. Rest in peace, the poor dog. It probably would have been alive if it was being taken care of by someone who actually took care of it and kept it safe. There's a reason why my cat doesn't go outside in the city. It's a country cat. It's used to be running around doing whatever it wants. And I know the moment I let that cat go outside, it's going to be dead. It's going to be roadkill. My cat's kind of stupid, but I love her none the same. But as her owner, it is my responsibility to do what's best to protect her and to make sure she's safe. But unfortunately, the Destiny community doesn't understand that. They just want a villain. It's not like I killed the dog, and the dogs that I killed, granted, one was in high school and one was in college, those multiple years apart, were due to the negligence of the owners. And it just so happened to be two places by the fucking highway. Two different locations, one out in the countryside and one, well, I guess the other one's technically country, but over by a lake. And both are highways. Like, again, there is no convincing these people, especially when they just want a villain. They have brain rot. They don't want to think critically. They just want a villain. And you know what? I don't care. I'm not going to play into your stupidity. I'm going to continue to call out shitty companies. Now we're calling out shitty pet owners. And I'm going to continue calling out all the shitty people. Because fuck you. Suck thy dick. You don't like it. There you have it. There's the rant video. Rest in peace, Artemis. You didn't deserve being shot. Even if you were running around doing whatever, or if you threatened something else, you're just being an animal. The responsibility lies on your owner. And if they were responsible, and I say this as there's that 1% chance that it was just a really bad timing of this one time this dog ran out to the neighbor, this one time that the neighbor just decided violence to take a life of an animal for no reason at all, just by the 1% chance that that's all true. Fuck that dude or dudette. But most likely, and I'm saying this, fuck the owner. Because people like you cause people like me. Granted, I didn't shoot a dog. That's much different than unwillingly running into the dog. You choose to shoot the dog. Running over a dog, not by choice. It's a little different. But still, it pisses me off none the same because it's the responsibility of the owner. I feel like we're going in circles. People with a brain will get it and say, you're right. People that are fucking retarded will sit there and try to go in circles and circle jerk and make up bullshit because they don't have anything at all. Like this. Gotta love this. Logic Mr. Gaming more like Mr. Chun. I'm stupid. I can't come up with an intelligent argument. I'm just gonna spew bullshit and act like I'm smart. This is Twitter. I got all these Twitter followers, so they're gonna like my comment and I'm gonna feel so smart. That's how I feel about most of these retarded idiots. It's usually with the guys and people with the anime and dog profiles. This time it's Scooby-Doo, but it's always the anime and dogs with the retard takes. Always, dude. Anyways, rest in peace, Artemis. You didn't deserve. And let's be a PSA to everyone. If you have a dog, please hug them, keep them safe. Please. Like, this is a PSA. Keep your fucking dog safe. If you don't want to do it, don't be a dog owner. There are plenty of other people that want to take care of pets, want to love their pets. Don't be a fucking pet owner if you don't want to take the due diligence of making sure they're safe. Okay? Also, I saw this. Nah, let's just kill this dude. Feels like a fucking net positive at this point. Wow, dude. Yep, that's the Destiny community. Yep, gotta just absolutely threats of violence. Fucking dumbass. Hope you get fucking banned, you stupid. Some people feel too comfortable on the internet. Yeah, I do. I feel very comfortable telling people to not be fucking shitty dog owners. Take care of your fucking animals. I ran over a cat that crossed while I was going 20 years ago, and I'm still traumatized. That person is a vermin. Yes. It is so funny. Literally, I said I ran over a few dogs that darted in the middle. Secure your dogs. What is the whole... Yes. The statement, why would I tell you to secure your dog if I didn't care? Secure your dogs. People want to spin this as no emotion, but I'm literally making a statement. Take care of your fucking dogs. The only vermin here is the retards that don't even do their fucking job of taking care of their pet. God, this community is full of retards. Anyways, I'm done. Just reading this will just make me more infuriated because no one knows how to use their fucking brain. Everyone in this comment post doesn't know how to use their fucking brain. They're just fucking retarded. I guess when you suck Bungie's dick enough, you lose brain cells, but who it makes sense now.